It's it's time to talk about some clutter issues in FlyLady 102. I know this is our ninth lesson, um, and we are working hard to help you recognize your clutter, to help you take actions to eliminate the clutter, and to do what you need to do to make your house a home that is clutter free and stays clutter free. And it all starts with you recognizing what the what where the clutter is. Clutter is it creeps in our house one item at a time, and it stays. It takes up residence in our home, and we don't know how to get rid of it. We don't know what to do, or where to put it, or and so it sits out in our homes on every flat surface, because all of our closets, all of our drawers, all of our little cubby holes are filled with clutter. And we're going to start eliminating that clutter one item at a time. Your house did not get messy in a day, and it's not going to get clean overnight. Keep repeating that. We have to stay focused. And sometimes we're immune to this clutter because this item has been on your kitchen counter forever. And you don't even recognize that it's there, and it's clutter. I have something on my kitchen counter right now. It's a 2-gallon canister that my husband gave me. It's a glass canister many years ago for a birthday or something. And I just don't. That's an alarm. Set your alarm on your phone to eliminate clutter. Do it 3 times a day. That's how I got rid of a lot of our clutter. Get like items together. We can do this. Now, here's the system. Look around your home at every flat surface. Get a notepad and start writing down where these hot spots that are covered in clutter. Every flat surface in your home has something on it. Did you know clear spaces make for clear minds? It's not true that a messy desk means you're a busy person. No, it just means you procrastinate a lot and you don't clean off your desk every evening. So let's start with a flat surface that is in eye shot right now. Put your phone down. You can still hear me. Put your phone down and look at what's right in front of you. Do you see something that needs to be cleaned off? This past week, Robert and I cleaned off. We have these little display shelves. It's nine or 12 of them. I don't know how many's there. And we got rid of a bunch of things on those display shelves that we don't love, that we don't use. And we emphasize the ones we do. And he put it in his car and took it straight to Habitat for Humanity. I loved it. He was getting rid of things. Look at that flat surface. Start making this list of these flat surfaces. Set your timer. Our timer is our best friend when it comes to decluttering, because it keeps us from spending all day doing it, because we are the best at hyper focusing. We can spend a whole day cleaning out our garage, and guess what? You won't have anything cooked for supper, so you're going to order pizza and you're going to feel like a slug the next day. But if we go down to our basement and we look at one shelf and we pull some things off that shelf that we haven't used in a while. I've got a dry, not a freeze dryer, but an air dryer that needs to go to the basement. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that off my shelf in this room and take it to the basement and make a place for it. I might have to get rid of something. We got rid of a bunch of things this past year from our basement that had been collecting dust, collecting dust, and we didn't love it anymore. So we tackled our basement, but we didn't do it all in one day. We did it one item at a time. So I had something that needed to go to the basement shelves, and I made a place for it. How did I do that? Maybe I brought a case of toilet paper upstairs and put in my closet for immediate use. That opened up a box. So start looking at just the stuff that's in your living areas, the place where you spend most of your time: kitchen, living room, your bathroom, your bedroom, dining room. Look at these places, get your list going, then take your list and cut it up into pieces and put it in an old peanut butter jar, and then reach in there and grab one little piece of paper. This is making it a game. And then go declutter that area. Have a giveaway, put away, and a throwaway bag. And the main thing about put away is it can't go back on that flat surface. It has to be put where it belongs. Now, if you don't know where it belongs, just get it close to where it needs to go. If it needs to go in your kitchen, put it in your kitchen. And then eventually, the more clutter you get rid of, the more storage space you're going to have. And you've got to ask yourself several things. Do I use it? Do I love it? Do I have a place for it? And if you can answer those questions truthfully, not just say, oh, I might need that one day, that's not a reason to keep it. You might need it one day. Your house is filled with stuff you might need one day. Now, I usually have an item that I love, and I have a backup. And then, as some preppers say, how does it go? 1 is none, 2 is 1, and 3 is 2. So I try to keep 2 extra. Maybe it's cans of soup, 2 extra cans of soup. When I get down to 1, we put it on the grocery list. But you see what I'm saying? We don't need a dozen of those things. Robert had a spark plug go bad on his Gator. He bought 2. He put 1 in, and he has a backup on the shelf. He put a new fuel pump on his Gator thinking it was a fuel pump. He had a backup fuel pump. Now his old fuel pump probably wasn't bad, but he's got a backup on the shelf, ready to go if he needs it. He can fix anything. But he doesn't have 2 of them. He has 1 ready to go. So, folks, please look at your flat surfaces. That means kitchen counters, bathroom counters, uh, the floors of closets. Yeah, they can get jammed up with clutter. Bags of stuff that you stick in your closet because you've cleaned off a hot spot and you just you're afraid to throw anything away. Let go of that fear and let's start clearing out those flat surfaces. You're going to be happy you did. Now, here's your recipe. Go put something in your crock pot to cook right now. Don't wait. Get something going in your crock pot. And that way you don't have to think about dinner. And you can do your work. A lot of you work from home like I do. But at the top of every hour, go clear off one of those hot spots. Takes 2 minutes. Set your timer and get it done. Put on some fun music and just declutter till your heart's content. Give away, put away, throw away. Put the trash where it belongs. Don't give trash away. Put the trash in the trash can. Put away the stuff you want to keep and have a place for it. And then what needs to be given away, make sure your shoes are on your feet, take it to your car. Immediately. When you get something new in, get rid of something old. And your life is going to change. You're going to get this decluttering mindset, and you're going to see things in a with different glasses on. You're not going to be immune to that clutter anymore. You're going to see it for what it is, and you're going to eliminate it. And you're going to enjoy doing it. You're never going to miss your clutter. I was asked one time, what's the strangest item we've ever decluttered? Well, we bought a, a blue cabinet on wheels at an auction one time, and it was filled with aluminum rivets for a hobbyist airplane builder. And we took everything out of that cabinet and put it in recycling because it's aluminum. And that's the strangest thing we ever decluttered. So y'all, start decluttering. Make room in your home for you and your family. Make room to turn your house of storage into a home of love. Your actions will speak louder than that clutter. Nobody's going to miss it. But declutter your stuff first, and then ask your husband to help you nicely. Anyway, folks, I love you all. Let's get rid of some clutter today. You're going to feel better when you do. You really will. I love you all.